I picked up this cabinet for free from somebody local who was getting rid of it. They didn't want any money for it. There was a couple of imperfections, but I wasn't too concerned. The first thing to do was to basically sand as much as I could. It was covered in varnish. I actually quite liked the way this wood looked, so I thought it looked quite nice, sort of like rustic beach bistro, perhaps. I then went in with this really lovely green. I'm actually not sure what the colour is. Rust-Oleum one, anyway, and I quite like it. It's not the Bramwell, it's about a shade or two darker than the Bramwell. I thought I'd be bold and go for black doors, and I sort of was painting the wood thinking, am I doing the right thing? But I just kept going, trusting the process, and then a bit of masking tape, went for a border all around. Originally it was going to be a smaller border, and then I ended up actually making it a bit thicker. So then I'm using the same colours and I'm just going in with lots of details. I just mocked up this design. I was sort of looking at Scandinavian folk design, Victorian sort of Romany gypsy painting, things like that, bow top wagons, that sort of vibe. I then went in with my usual mystic sort of folky birds, which these were based off of starlings, and the reason I went for starlings was because there is a starling nest in the barn that I'm working on, and so in the evenings I've been listening to the starlings, and I just thought it was quite nice. It felt very fitting considering that they were all nesting above me. You see quite a lot of people getting a bit annoyed about people painting wood, and I totally get it. Wood is lovely. Wood should be often sanded and then varnished or oiled and sort of be left for the natural beauty of the grain to shine through, and I totally agree. However, I'm an artist and I really enjoy taking things that people don't want anymore and turning them into something new, giving them a completely new vibe, basically. And I'm quite happy with this one. I like how it turned out. I was going for a sort of, like I said, a bow top gypsy wagon theme, weirdly. There are some fish in there, a boy fish and a goldfish. I've got my little sort of suns and moons that I do on things, and my little sort of folky birds and berries and botanicals, and it's all the things that are delicious to paint and that I really love. And I'm really hoping this settles soon because it took me about the best part of about a week and a half to paint. So hopefully at some point someone will call it forth to their home and they will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. I picked up this cabinet for free from somebody local who was getting rid of it. They didn't want any money for it.